The Cretan sun bathes the Palace of Knossos, heart of a civilization defined by openness, artistry, and confidence. No defensive walls are needed here. The Minoans rule the sea, their power in their ships, not armies. The palace is a maze of courtyards, grand staircases, and vibrant frescoes. Dolphins, griffins, and elegantly dressed women. In the central court, acrobats prepare for bull leaping, a ritual of grace and courage, not violence. Storerooms brim with olive oil, wine, and grain, fueling a complex economy managed by scribes using mysterious linear A script. This is more than a royal residence. It's the administrative and spiritual center of a sea empire. Children play, merchants haggle, priestesses perform rites. Life is rich, peaceful, and seemingly eternal. The Minoans stand at their peak, their influence stretching across the Aegean, confident in their golden age. Yet, beyond the horizon, a silent threat gathers, unseen and unimaginable. The Minoans are a people of the sea, their wealth and security tied to the Aegean's shimmering expanse. Their navy, unmatched in speed and agility, projects power and controls trade from Cyprus to Egypt. Minoan ships carry tin, copper, gold, and lapis lazuli, while exporting pottery, textiles, olive oil, and wine. Their maritime supremacy fosters a cosmopolitan culture, blending influences from Egypt and the Near East into something uniquely Minoan. Colonies and trading outposts like Thera spread their influence without military conquest. This Pax Minoica creates stability and prosperity, as the sea seems to guarantee their eternal dominance. But the very waters that empower them hold the seeds of their undoing. 70 miles north of Crete, Thera, modern Santorini, thrives as a vital Minoan outpost. Akrotiri, its main town, boasts multi-story houses, advanced drainage, and frescoes of monkeys, boxers, and maritime processions. Life is comfortable and sophisticated, with artisans, merchants, and priestesses fully integrated into the Minoan world. The volcano that created Thera's fertile soil slumbers beneath, its power forgotten amid prosperity. The people live in paradise, unaware that their beautiful home is a trap. The mountain's silence is deceptive. Time is running out. Soon, Thera will become the stage for one of history's greatest disasters. The end begins with tremors, earthquakes that rattle Akrotiri, cracking walls and toppling pottery. The Minoans, attuned to nature's signs, sense a dire omen as the quakes intensify. Damage is widespread, but the resilient townspeople begin repairs, determined to restore normalcy. Yet the mountain is restless. Springs dry up, foul gases seep, and the ground grows hot. Anxiety spreads as the Earth's warnings become impossible to ignore. This tense interlude offers a choice: stay and risk everything, or flee. The archaeological record shows a society interrupted, poised between hope and dread. The people of Akrotiri face a fateful decision. The mountain's final warning is clear: escape or perish. The people of Akrotiri choose to evacuate, leaving behind a ghost town, but no bodies, unlike Pompeii. Their departure is organized. Valuables and sacred objects are taken, daily life abandoned mid-step. Families gather at the harbor, casting anxious glances back at homes they hope to reclaim. Large jars and unfinished tablets remain, silent witnesses to a life interrupted. Most likely, they flee by ship, seeking refuge on nearby islands or Crete itself. They carry with them the story of a mountain on the verge of destruction. Their foresight saves lives, but marks the end of their world. The stage is set for catastrophe. The eruption of Thera is apocalyptic, an explosion dwarfing any in recorded history. Ash and pumice rain down, burying Akrotiri under 100 feet, preserving it for millennia. The eruption's reach is global. Ash clouds darken skies as far as Egypt and Greenland. The volcano collapses, triggering pyroclastic flows that vaporize everything in their path. The sea boils, the sky is filled with lightning, and the sound is heard for thousands of miles. This is not just a local disaster, but a world-altering event. The memory of fire and darkness will echo through generations, morphing into legend. Thera's power has awoken and remade the world. Thera's collapse unleashes a mega-tsunami, a series of waves racing toward Crete at jet speed. The Minoan heartland is directly in its path. Warnings are futile. Ports are obliterated, ships smashed, and coastal towns inundated. The tsunami surges inland, destroying crops and salinating fields, crippling the Minoan economy. Thousands perish. Survivors face ruin. Homes gone, fields poisoned, fleet destroyed. The inland palaces survive, but their lifeline to the sea is severed. The sea, once their ally, has become their destroyer. In a single day, the Minoan world is shattered. The tsunami's devastation is only the beginning. Volcanic ash brings a long, dark winter. Sunlight dims, temperatures drop, and crops fail under the weight of acidic ash. Water and pasture are poisoned, livestock die, and famine sets in. The once abundant storerooms empty, with no hope of replenishment. Trade collapses. The Minoans are isolated, their economy in ruins. Social and political order unravels as faith in the ruling elite crumbles. The Minoan world fades, not with a bang, but with the slow agony of starvation and despair. The golden age is over, buried beneath ash and silence. As Crete reels, the Mycenaeans, warlike and ambitious, seize their chance. With the Minoan fleet gone, the Mycenaeans expand, conquering trade routes and eventually Crete itself. Archaeology reveals a new wave of destruction, this time by human hands. Knossos is rebuilt in Mycenaean style. Linear A vanishes, replaced by Linear B. Minoan art and culture are subsumed by the militaristic Mycenaean world. The great palaces except Knossos are abandoned, their frescoes fading. The age of the Sea Kings ends, undone by disaster and conquest. A new, harsher era begins. Such a disaster cannot be forgotten. It becomes legend. The story of a powerful island civilization, destroyed by fire and water, echoes in Plato's tale of Atlantis. Plato's account, written centuries later, mirrors the fate of the Minoans, an advanced society lost to cataclysm. The details shift, but the core remains: hubris, destruction, and a vanished world. The memory passes through Mycenaeans, Greeks, and Egyptians, evolving into myth. Atlantis is not literal history, but a reflection of the Minoan tragedy. The legend endures, a ghostly echo of the day the sea devoured a civilization. The Minoan story is a timeless warning about the fragility of even the greatest civilizations. Their wealth, artistry, and power could not protect them from nature's fury. Like them, we build complex, interconnected worlds, just as vulnerable to disaster. Yet their resilience endures. Akrotiri's evacuation, the survival of their memory, the rediscovery of their world. The Minoans remind us that we are custodians, not masters, of the earth. Their fate urges humility, foresight, and respect for the planet's power. In their silent ruins, we find both a warning and a legacy of human spirit.